Hey guys, this is Eddie from E11 World, and I've got a mini tutorial, or I guess just showing you a couple of tricks about the Yamaha DTX-Multi12 percussion pad. And the first one is about layers, which I haven't really found much about. To be honest, I mean, even in their user manual, I've looked at it. Page 32 is, and then there's page 51, I believe, is the only places they talk about layers. And there is not much information. Yamaha, I mean, you could have, I guess, just put a bit more thought into this part here, because it's a really big feature for this piece of equipment. The only thing that says is that in order that the layer function may be put to use, the pad in question must be first set up and to use to send multiple MIDI signals, messages whenever struck. Then voices can be assigned. To me, this didn't really make a whole lot of sense, or it wasn't enough information. And I really looked online, couldn't find anything, so I just had to keep playing around with this until I figured this out. And so I figured I'd do a tutorial about it to help out whoever else might be in my same situation that I was a few weeks ago. The other one is about tuning, which basically allows you to change the notes, higher, lower pitch of your own sounds. Now I also have the SPDS, which does allow that, I believe, but only to your internal sounds, so whatever's in the machine already. It doesn't let you do that for your own sounds, which this allows to do that, and to me this is a really neat feature. Okay, so let's get right into it. Alright, so here I've got one of my own kits that I'm using, and I'm going to be showing you a few things with that. Now, when I press, for example, my kick drum, and I hit the voice, you don't see anything in this top right corner. If I hit another pad that's got multiple sounds, for example my bongos, now you see there's an A. If I hit harder, you'll see a B. And that's triggering basically based on how much velocity I've given it. And we'll go into MIDI, which is where you actually assign this stuff before you assign the sounds. So I'm gonna hit my kick drum again and go to MIDI, and this is where I can assign. You have to actually go up first to the A, and you can go to B, C, D. You can have up to 4 sounds in this. So I'm gonna go to B, and right now it's at off, and just go down and start assigning a sound to it. Now, for some reason, if I'm assigning one of these first ones, it's not really letting me give any sound. Like if I go to voice, I won't see the B here, or A and B. But if I have no idea why too, I guess I'm just gonna have to shift and go up next a few more. Actually, I've gotten this to the A, so let me choose the B again. And well, it'll only work once you actually assign a sound. So I'm gonna keep it in B, and then go down and try to take some steps here, and then this is the way I do it anyways. I move down to velocity limit, and for the B I'm gonna assign it from, I guess, let's 90 into 127, and then we'll go back to the A and have that end at 89, because you don't want them to overlap. Well, sometimes you might want to do that. I've done that here too, a few places. So now if I hit hard or light, I guess, I'll get the B, and if I hit lighter, I'm gonna get the A. Okay, so that's B and A. Harder is for B. Alright, so the B doesn't have any sounds, which is because I haven't assigned it to anything, and that's why I'm going to go to voice, and it says no assign. So here I can just go to, I don't know, snares for example, and I'll assign something here. So there you go. I've assigned it 2 sounds now. That's the A and the B. Alright, so that's really all there is to it, and afterwards you just gotta store, and you're basically playing with the velocity. It all depends how you want things to, happen. I've got some of mine set up, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, my bongos here, I've got 3 sounds, and this other one I've got 2. Even my cymbals, I've got 3 sounds right here. So I'll show you actually how that works. The first one, I have it from 80 to 127, the velocity and the A. The B, I've got it from 111 to 127, so this is overlapping. And then the C is just 0 to 79, which was 80 is where the first one starts. So anyways, I'll just let you hear them. This is 1, this is 2, and the third one has a kick drum with it. So there, I've assigned 3 sounds to this, and it's pretty easy once you got used to it. And yeah, pretty much just store it afterwards, and that's it. You're basically done. I don't need to store it, so I'm just gonna exit. So that is one really good tip, I think. And the other one is, when you go to voice, you can just navigate to the tune output and enter, and this is where you can get your tuning. So for example, I'm gonna get my snare drum here and start changing that. I will shift change, so now you're gonna hear it. See how I've changed the tuning now? And I can go the opposite way and so on, right? So now it'll be higher note. And this is a really handy feature, because some of my own sounds here I really needed to tweak, and I have the SPDS, which doesn't really allow that for your own sounds. I think it allows it for only internal sounds within the machine. This one you can actually use your own sound to do it, so that's a pretty handy feature as well. And yeah, this is basically it. This is all I wanted to share, and I hope that this will give you something you can go by. Again, this is the Yamaha DTX-Multi12, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or suggestions, or if you know more about this, you can please leave a comment, and visit my site for other information. Alright, thanks.